Hello, welcome to the 50/50 podcast, the fairest challenge in podcasting. My name's Nathan, I'm joined by my co-host Jack once again. Today we're going to be doing a Champions League review of the games of match week 1. There were some big games, some big results, some great performances from the likes of Lewandowski, Haaland, Mbappe, and Ousmane Dembele, and Napoli especially with a couple of their players. But yeah, Jack, what do you think about the Champions League this week? I thought it was really good.
Yeah, especially yesterday. I feel like on Tuesday it was just there's only like one noticeable game, PSG events. Obviously you've got like Celtic, Real Madrid, like historic, like massive clubs. But yesterday it just exploded, especially in Group A with Ajax, Rangers, Napoli, and Liverpool. I think good advert ties for the Champions League, and I feel like they just shouldn't change it. Obviously, changing the groups, aren't they, next year? I feel like they should just keep it how it is.
Yeah, the groups are really good, and the group I've always enjoyed the group format, and I feel like there's some really good football and games played, and some really big upsets, as you said, Napoli, Liverpool. Maybe we should get into that first. That was a massive upset.
Trying to go into Group A first, then. So Ajax dismantled Rangers 4-0. Very just. I think I put Ajax to finish third. I don't know, they've got the European pedigree, they've got the players. They were Rangers, maybe they're a step too far in the Champions League. I know apparently they haven't really been backed that well in the transfer window, but fantastic performance from Ajax.
Yeah, Rangers didn't look very good, and I feel like you're right. I feel like that it might be a step too far. They looked really good in the Europa League last year, but Ajax just dismantled them. Like, they just had too much for them. They were just too good on the ball and had too much firepower.
Yeah, too quick. And where's the Kudus goal, though? If Connor Golden set the cross, he would have blocked that. Because he wouldn't have it in if he got a cross. But Ajax, fantastic performance from them. It's probably going to be between them and Napoli for second, I'd say. I think Liverpool will turn it around. Yes, so obviously in the other group, Napoli. If Liverpool, your team, what's your thoughts on that game, Nathan?
Yeah, very disappointing result for us. Fair play to Napoli. I really like Napoli as a team. I've always said they're probably one of my favourite teams in Italy, and yeah, they were just performed brilliantly, and they just did everything that Liverpool have been struggling at the start of the season that we've been talking about. You know, high line, it's not been working.
Yeah, exploited the high line really well.
Yeah, they ran more than us. Their midfield dominated our midfield, and Gisa was really good.
Yeah, I was watching the highlights, and like first half, Napoli could have been like 5-0.
Definitely, yeah.
Like, the chances they had, the Van Dijk players went off the line. Something doesn't seem right. I feel like the high line should just be like gone. I don't think it. Like,
yeah, it's worked for so long, but when it's costing you goals every game, you've got to realise. I feel like Klopp's just gotta give in and just like not try for a while, because it seems like that our team just can't handle playing it at the moment.
Yeah, because if you're playing at Liverpool and like, you're in the game, you get beat 1-0 or something, or 2-1, you'll always have a chance of that high line, just because they're still getting it right at the moment. They just
it always keeps the opposition.
I think that the players look knackered. Just like Trent wasn't like getting back in, and now he's just like really poor performance.
He was being lazy. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like with our high line, it's like it always gives an opportunity for teams to get at us and to score. It's a really it's a definite double-edged sword, and when Trent and Robertson aren't performing with the assists, it's difficult to see if it's worth it or not, because that's the whole point of it. We're supposed to have a high line, so our fullbacks push up, they're like really attacking, so then they can just whip balls in freely and push the other team back. But it seems like it's just not really working, especially with how we're getting cut open. I
feel like at Napoli, though, it's just a very difficult place to go to. I don't think Rangers or Ajax will win there either, to be honest.
No, Napoli's fans were brilliant, and also they're attacking, like the way they transitioned and attack was so good. Like Kvaratskhelia and Osimhen were just so deadly on the counter, and Zielinski was really good, and yeah, there's a quality team.
Really. I liked Anguissa, Nick.
Yeah, Anguissa was really, really good. He was bossing it. Yeah, he has really everything, Anguissa. He's a good dribbler. His ball.
I feel like if you look at the goal, they're so easily avoidable.
Yeah, definitely. That's the most frustrating thing as a Liverpool fan. And with us, it's upsetting because we've been so good for the past couple of years. Now it's just all going downhill.
I feel like because you haven't like really refreshed your squad and like
it's difficult to see.
They're getting older, so like naturally they'll just like decrease stamina wise, etc.
I just don't understand Klopp playing the likes of Milner too as well. I feel like he's just got to stop like playing Milner. Like I love Milner, he's great for the last couple of years. I've said to you, but he's just not up to it at the moment, and I feel like we should just try, Arthur or something, just something different.
Yeah.
Because he just looks too old, man. He's just getting dominated in there.
I feel like that when you get all your players back, you'll be fine in Group A. So Group B, Club Brugge won 1-0 against Leverkusen. Poor result for Leverkusen, and Atletico Madrid left it late to be ported 2-1.
Yeah. Some interesting games.
Just needed win for Atletico because if you can't struggle against teams like Club Brugge, Leverkusen, Porto.
Yeah, it was a very intense ending to the game that was with the penalty and then like the late Griezmann winner. It's very
the Griezmann clause.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Good win for Club Brugge, getting off the mark again because in Leverkusen that could be good for like Europa League, etc. But you think now just after this, Atletico Madrid will be the favourites for this group now, just getting off the mark. Also, I don't know. I don't really know much about Club Brugge. I know because obviously lost the Ketelara. I don't think Noah Lang played, but I think Group B. If Atletico Madrid win the next game, I think the group will be wrapped up already.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like you can see just from those first line of results that Atletico will probably win the group.
Yeah, Group C is the most interesting group there. The group, of course, the group of death: Barca, Inter, Bayern. Important that Barca won because obviously they didn't make out last year. A 5-star display against Victoria Pleasant. What did you make of Barcelona, Nathan?
Yeah, I thought they were really good. I watched the highlights obviously, and their attack and play was fantastic. Victoria Pleasant aren't the best, but it seemed like Lewandowski was really linking up well with Dembele.
He's settled already, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. And you can just see, I feel like they're most likely going to finish second in the group. Inter didn't look too good against Bayern, and I feel like they'll probably beat Inter at home, definitely.
What I like about Barca, like the squad, like in the past it wasn't bound. You obviously have like Braithwaite and that, but now like they have a good attacking option. Like Ferran Torres came off the bench, got a great volley, got a good assist. Ansu Fati, Ousmane Dembele, he's playing like Barca name. For the third goal, the way he's like sprinted side tackle, get the cross, and like you wouldn't really associate that with Ousmane Dembele, but hopefully he gets his injuries behind him because he's world class, to be honest, Ousmane Dembele.
Yeah, as a technical player, he's definitely up there with the best. He's just, as you said, his injuries are what's holding him back. But yeah, did you?
Just important win for Bayern too.
Did you see the highlights of that game?
Yeah. Kimmich's ball for Sane's goal was unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Touching Ronaldo Nana, it was sublime. Inter kind of had to get get a draw because I can see Barca. Barca could be like dark horses for the Champions League just because like the players they've got and like the style they play. But I think it'll be a step too far for that for Barca. But important win for Bayern. I feel like Bayern and Real, the only teams that can compete with the English teams for the Champions League this year. It's good for them to get off the mark.
Yeah, Bayern are obviously a very good Champions League outfit, and they're probably just going to grind out wins in this group. 100%. I feel like they could have a chance of winning every game, even the Barca.
I think it's Barca.
I feel like they could. They could win all, but I feel like they probably will draw against Barca, or Barca will beat them. But it's going to be a tough game for both teams.
I think Barca and Bayern will go through. To be honest, though, Inter ain't really a Champions League team. They always seem to struggle under Conte. They struggled. They did get knocked out in the quarters last year against Liverpool, didn't they, Inter?
Yeah. Dzeko scored, and Lautaro Martinez scored an incredible goal as well. And when they beat us at their place.
In Group D, Sporting demolished Frankfurt 3-0.
Yeah.
They look good. Did you watch the highlights of that? Marcus Edwards was unbelievable.
Yeah, I watched the first half of that game, and Actually, maybe in the second half, I watched the second half, and yeah, Marcus Edwards was brilliant. Yeah, he scored
Like,
a great first
yeah,
goal.
like one of the goals, like the way he like delayed the pass is just like to take the Frankfurt defense out the game to make it 3-0. Trincao scored a really good goal, and their coach, he's like dubbed the next Mourinho. I think Chelsea might be willing with him. He's 37. He's apparently he's really good.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about this manager, but if he's
Yeah,
dubbed
yeah,
the
I've
next
seen a
Mourinho,
thing
then
on
he
it.
must be good. Yeah.
Apparently, he's like the next Mourinho. I think he won the league with Sporting.
Oh,
I
yeah,
told
yeah.
this manager.
Yeah. And obviously, they have very good attacking numbers in the Portuguese league. They've lost a lot of the like best players, but Sporting are always a good team when it comes to like building good, like a team full of young prospects. So I wouldn't be surprised if they if they do well this year in the Champions League anyway, and some of the players go.
Important win for Tottenham because we were saying it could be a difficult group on paper for Tottenham. They go to Marseille, to Lisbon, to Frankfurt, but Tottenham won 2-0. Richarlison scored 2 goals. I'm really happy, but I'm also very jealous of Tottenham fans.
Yeah.
You know the video of Neymar watching it's like his ex-girlfriend getting married. That's like me right now watching Neymar and like watching Richarlison blossom.
Yeah, definitely. I thought, yeah, you're right. It's definitely a good win for Tottenham. Richarlison showing that he can do it in the Champions League.
2 brilliant headers from Richarlison though. He scores some great headers for Everton. Great headers while he's at Everton. Richarlison. He's really pushing his way into the starting 11. Richarlison, I'm really pleased for him. I'm really happy he's getting the credit he deserves, but very jealous of Tottenham fans because he's not meant to love Tottenham. He's only meant to love Everton.
Do you think he'll start starting?
Yeah, because he's been starting over Kulusevski, starting over Richarlison.
Do you think he'll start on the Prem then for the next game?
Yeah, he started against Fulham.
Oh yeah.
In the Prem.
Yeah.
He's much better on the left, but too when playing a 3-4-2-1, his movement. I'm so happy he's getting the credit he deserves. He deserves it, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Group E. I think Tottenham will go through just after that. And Marseille didn't really carry anything. Really got a red card, which was a stupid foul to give away so early on the second half.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like Marseille will probably pick up points against Frankfurt, but they might lose to Sporting.
Yeah, Frankfurt look a poor outfit in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Group E, Chelsea, Milan both slipped up.
I know. Yeah, very interesting results. It's in that group to start it off.
Proved to be Thomas Tuchel's last game. It doesn't really carry anything. Chelsea against Niners, Zagreb, really, to be honest.
Yeah, they made a few chances where Aubameyang, but Aubameyang did score, but it was offside. But
yeah, it was Paul off and chill. He's got to time his run there. He's looking across the line.
Yeah, definitely. But apart from that, they didn't. You're right. They didn't really carry much. But neither did Zagreb.
What Chelsea
really
remind me of? They remind me. You know, in Everton, when they bought so many number 10s.
Yeah.
Chelsea just remind me of that with like loads of midfielders. It's a very unbalanced squad in my opinion when I look at Chelsea.
Yeah, they've been signing a lot of defenders too, haven't they, Chelsea as well?
Yeah. And Sesko scored against Milan. It'll be difficult to go to Salzburg. I think they are
Sesko's
very young, good, talented team.
Yeah, they always are. Salzburg, really. Yeah. So with Chelsea, I was just saying that like even though Chelsea, like they created a few chances, like neither did Zagreb really. When I was watching, like Zagreb didn't really have that much of a threat. But like when Zagreb got the chances, they just cut open Chelsea, and that's a real problem for them, obviously.
Yes, Milan 1-1. Leao and who I don't know. I think Milan will get through. I think Chelsea will ultimately get through in the end. But Group F now. Real Madrid won 3-0. I wouldn't say convincing because Celtic had really good chances, especially at the start of the second half. He missed hit. I think they had the post. I think.
Yeah, I watched the first half of that game and Celtic were really good. Like they were pressing really high. They weren't giving Madrid many chances and weren't giving them much breathing room. And they hit the post.
Benzema came off injured.
Yeah, they hit the post. They had some really good chances and it's a shame. But then as soon as it came to the second half, it seemed like Madrid. I didn't watch the second half, but it seemed like Madrid on the highlights just started dominating possession and then ended up just putting them away.
With the Hazard goal, they kept the whole move was unbelievable. They kept us so, and when you have like players like Modric, Kroos who joined, you can just like stretch him, just move them around, and Who scored? I know Hazard scored. Modric scored a fantastic
scored,
outside the foot.
Who else scored?
Portugal and Hazard redemption season. Telling you, Nathan, I love Eden Hazard.
Yeah, he is a talented player. He does deserve to. He does deserve
scored
to
the first one for Madrid. It wasn't Carvajal, no.
No.
It wasn't Benzema.
Who was it? Was it Vinicius?
It was Vinicius, yeah. Valverde, the assist, yeah. Yeah, well, it was, yeah. Good finish from Vinicius, and he started dancing towards the Celtic ultras, which I'm sure they weren't happy about.
Yeah, he might get...
Yeah, Celtic, you know, if Celtic perform like that, they could perform against Leipzig, Shakhtar. Shakhtar, what a performance from them, 4-1.
I know, that was an incredible win for Shakhtar, really unexpected. I definitely didn't expect that.
Peter Galassi messed up on the first goal, did you see?
No, I actually didn't watch the highlights of this game, but
yeah. He's on he just like you said, he's on out there just boxing. He just took too long on it. He tried to pass it and he lost it, and I don't know. He scored, made it 1-0, and then
Liverpool and champion player. Gulaski.
It was a good equaliser from Leipzig, but Shakhtar just immediately that left winger looks unbelievable.
What, Mudryk? Yeah.
Yeah, the one who linked with Everton and Arsenal. He looks really good. Got a goal and 2 assists. We've seen the Traore who I was telling you about.
Yeah.
A good young player. So Shakhtar, fantastic victory for them. They probably were favourites for second Leipzig. I don't know if that will swing.
Yeah, I know. Really unexpected win that from Shakhtar because of all the players that they left that have left them. I thought they were gonna struggle, but it seems like that they might pick up some points. And obviously,
I feel like as we said, that Leipzig kind of overloaded, like 2 unboundedly losing so many defenders, getting loads of attackers in. I know they're getting Benjamin Sesko next year, but they've got Werner and Kunku, Andre Silva. Very disappointed, of course. They sacked the manager Leipzig after this game. Group G now, Dortmund were convinced to win 3-0 in the end against Copenhagen. Really good goal from Jude Bellingham. Sevilla, so I don't think Sevilla will get out of the group, you know, Nathan. I think attacker-wise has got no goals, no
and defence isn't very good either.
Haaland has got 25 goals and 20 now in the Champions League.
Isn't it?
Very convincing performance from Man City.
Yeah, Man City just dominated. Basically, Sevilla was. It wasn't a very good performance from Sevilla, but they made it easy for City, and a lot of the European teams are probably going to do that. City are going to easily stomp the group. As you said, Sevilla could definitely drop into like the Europa League or something like that. 100%.
Like the front 4 was Gomez, Rakitic, Telles, and Isco. Like there's no goals.
I know. Yeah, I was saying this to you. That's like.
Yeah.
That's such an old age in front 3. Like that's so bad.
It's abysmal that. Yeah. Man City, you knew once they get the first goal, they go on and see it out. Another fantastic performance from them. Could it be there in the Champions League? You was expected with the addition of Haaland. Phil Foden scored a very nice goal with his nice little movement, buried at bottom bins.
Yeah, definitely. City just look like City, and it's probably going to be like that for the entire group. It's going to be when they come up against the Bayern Munichs and PSGs and Liverpools. It's gonna get interesting for them.
Yeah, but I feel like they don't fear anyone, especially like.
Yeah, they don't.
It's their time. You would expect it to be their time with the addition of Erling Haaland.
Yeah, they shouldn't fear any team, but like, yeah, we're gonna see what they're made of when it comes into it. They're obviously gonna beat the teams like Sevilla and stuff like that. I doubt they'll drop many points in the group, like.
Agreed. So the final group, Group H, PSG 1-2 give any. I didn't watch this, but
yeah, it was a good game.
Mbappe's goal was fantastic. Apparently, Juventus were really good in the second half.
Yeah, they were. Yeah. It was a great game. I watched the second half of this game. Obviously PSG scored 2 great goals and were pretty. I mean, Juventus made it pretty easy for them in the first half. Obviously, Mbappe scored 2 great goals, and but in the second half, you're right. Juventus came out swinging and they were making some good chances and they were a lot better keeping the ball. And what's called they made it really hard for PSG, and PSG didn't create that many great chances in the second half.
He did before 2-1 though, and Mbappe should have squared it to Neymar when he
I remember that. Yeah, that was you're right actually. Yeah, but I don't know why Neymar didn't square that. It was an obvious. It was just.
It was Mbappe.
Oh yeah, Mbappe should have squared to Neymar. Yeah. But I don't know why Mbappe
I feel like
didn't
it's a
square.
good test though for PSG. Though, like going 2-0 up, 2-1. They hang on.
Yeah.
I feel like with the new manager and Gelty and the 3-4-3, it could really help PSG in the quarters, the semis, etc. for the Champions League this year.
Yeah, with their three at the back, it really makes Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi really shine because they have a lot of bodies back defending. So like, it gives them license to attack. Yeah, it gives them freedom. Yeah. So yeah,
just will be interesting seeing that against like a City or Liverpool, like a top opposition.
Yeah, they didn't look too good in the second half though, so they need to improve. Otherwise, I feel like if they were against a better side, I feel like they would have bottled that 2-0 lead 100%.
Yeah, and then finally Benfica won 2-0. I don't know how to say this team's name.
I think it's just Hafia. I call him.
Yeah, Hafia. You see the goal from Grimaldo?
No, I haven't seen that goal. That was a great goal.
Yeah, he just hit it from like 20 odd yards and just killed top bin. Important win for Benfica. I think Benfica will finish above Juventus, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they just would expect them to win a win against.
Yeah, it's just an easy expected win. Yeah.
But it's just important for Benfica, and they've just off the season off quite sharp.
So yeah, so those were our that was our review of the Champions League games last week. We just gave our reaction and thoughts on them. We're going to be obviously we did our Champions League predictions last week, so we'll
get back to you on that.
Unveiling our scores for the week next in the next episode of the podcast. But yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll see you later.
Adios.